The opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Consult a financial professional before you invest. Remember to educate yourself first and have the ability to ask the right questions. Hold your financial professional accountable. You and only you are accountable to your wealth and legacy. Welcome to the Wealthy Bucket. In today's session, we will be discussing index futures. During this session, we will briefly discuss what index futures are. Also, some uses of index futures from the perspective of gauging money flow and as an investment instrument. A few common index futures that are used around the planet are the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the FTSE, the DAX, the Hang Seng, and the Euro Stoxx 50, which covers 50 of the best blue chip companies spread across 12 Eurozone countries. It's basically the European version of the Dow. For the viewers who aren't quite familiar with how futures are traded, they are purchased and sold just like a stock. There's a bid and an ask price. Pretty simple. If you are watching this and you are not proficient with your decision-making skills within the market, we advise that you do not begin investing in futures, which are a leveraged product. One of the main benefits of investing in the index futures markets are liquidity. Some index futures are more liquid than a few of the most actively traded equities combined. This means ease of transaction for the investor. Again, if you are not familiar with this type of asset class and are not yet consistent with your investment decision-making skills, this product is probably not for you. One of the drawbacks of a futures instrument is that it comes with an expiry date. That means with each passing day, the investor will lose money if they purchased the futures contract simply due to erosion in time. So it is even more imperative that the investor follows their trading plan. We covered trading plan in a previous session. Another use for the index future is one of market thermometer. Investors can take a temperature check of where global investors are predicting what direction the markets will move towards. For this example, we will be using the S&P 500 March futures contract, the chart on the top, and compare it with the current S&P 500 index. Just as a note, during the time of this recording, the S&P 500 June, September, and December futures contracts were all trending higher and correlating with the broad market. The S&P 500 index, or symbol SPX, which is the chart below. As you can see, during the time of the recording, the equity markets have increased. Being an investor, taking the aforementioned information would assist in gauging where the majority of money is factually flowing. With that information, an investor can have more probability that they have chosen the right market direction, which means a higher probability that their investment idea will work in their favor. Again, this is how an investor can use multiple asset classes to assist them during the decision-making process. We will cover this topic in more detail during future sessions. In this example, we are illustrating what a trading plan would look like if an investor chose to trade one S&P 500 E-mini contract. We covered trading plan in a previous session. When the investor becomes highly skilled at trading, then using a leveraged instrument like the S&P E-mini contract is very attractive. Reason being is that the investor is only required to put up $4,000 to participate in one contract. Since this particular contract has a daily range between 15 and 19 points, the investor really only needs a few points per day in order to really create income. Using the S&P 500 E-mini contract as an example, for every quarter of a point, the investor would gain or lose $12.50. In this example, the investor's trading plan allowed for a full point loss, which would equate to the $100 loss. For this example, the investor used a 5-point target, which would result in a $250 gain. This is just an illustration of what a trading plan would look like. As you can see, the investor who is seeking income can really look to a very liquid and leveraged instrument like the S&P 500 E-mini contract to get the job done. We sincerely appreciate you investing your time with Wealthy Bucket. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.